Hey guys, I hope you are all doing good. It's been a while since we did a little bit of a vlog, so I just wanted to come and talk to you guys for a bit, see if everyone's, still doing good. You good? You good? Grand, glad to hear it. And if you're not doing good, then I'm sorry I sounded so insensitive right there. So if you've probably noticed, I have not exactly been uploading to the capacity that I used to upload. The whole one video a day thing was the goal. And that has not at all been the case this year. For those of you that keep up with my channel regularly, or somewhat decently, you know that at the start of the year, 2017, I made a vlog on New Year's Day, which was super depressing, super downer, and just me just sort of venting. And it's somewhat of an embarrassing video to have on the channel, but it's real, it's me, and it's kind of documenting my experiences with depression and anxiety and just coping with, I suppose, mediocrity, failure, and having no future in sight, if you understand what I mean. But because obviously one of the reasons that I was in the state that I was in is because I'm stuck in a job that I wasn't happy with. I still am at that job. I've just been able to cope with it a bit better, and I had nowhere to go beyond there after that because of lack of any sort of interest outside of like YouTube and voice acting and animation and stuff, like my passions. I have no interest outside of them, so there's no real career I want to pursue until I succeed in them. And I've always told my friends growing up, because they would always sort of talk about my scores and stuff in like GCSE exams and be like, oh Adam, you should really try harder because you're gonna have no future. And it's like, well, I'd rather have no future than one I'm unhappy with. I'd like to strive for what I love and what I pursue, or pursue what I love and my passions. And I've done that to an extent. And, I've always said, if I fail, I fail. I brought this upon myself. And I haven't failed per se. I'm, 21, coming 22 in 2 days. And, I'm still young. There's still plenty of time. But I think my time for like something like YouTube has long gone. I've been on this platform for nearly 10 years, and I'm not even kidding. I started WeeAddy, or WeeAddy31TNG as it was once called, back in June 2014. This is 2017, which means this is going to be the 3-year anniversary of this channel. But I had WeeAddy31 well before that. I started it up in August 2006, but I didn't start making videos until 2007. So come like a few months from now, I'll have been doing YouTube, as in from uploading my first video to today. I'll have been uploading for 10 years later this year. So it's been an incredibly hard journey, and I never took YouTube seriously until almost 3 years ago when I started this channel. But it was always something that I wanted to do. I always wanted to make people happy. I always wanted to entertain, and I always wanted just to show what I could do, because I could see what other people were doing, and I could see what I loved to watch, and I wanted to do that as well, and just show that I could be worth something. It's kind of like, self-deprecating to like kind of base my own self-worth based on what other people see that I can do. But it was just the way that I work, my mind works, and it's partly why I want to do YouTube, is to show that I am more than just some, just some average guy that goes out and does his job and comes home and uses his money to buy video games or buy whatever you want to buy, for example. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing to do or a bad way to live, but it's not the way I want to live. I've always wanted to shine a wee bit. Not to say that I'm better than anyone, but just so I can show that there's something deeper inside of me, which was the drive to entertain. And I've always had it growing up. I've always loved making people laugh, and it was always the thing. I always tried to be the funny guy, and even today with my friends, I'm still trying to be the funny guy. And if you asked any one of them, I could bring them on a video and say, do I always try to make jokes, even if it's inappropriate, even if it's not funny, because I clearly just want people to, I don't know, again, as self-deprecating as it sounds, I want people to like me. Even people who already like me, and my brain almost works where it's like, I have to keep them laughing, to keep them interested in me, to keep it that you know, without that laughter, they're not going to see a point in having me around, because I consider myself a very boring and dull person. When this camera's off, I literally came home from work today. It was 4 o'clock. I finished. It was a nice sunny day. I came home. I watched a video for like half an hour. And I just lay down on my bed and I fell asleep. Because that's just how I've been feeling lately. And I lay there and I only got up about 11:30. And I didn't even want to get up. I wanted to sleep more. And that's not even a sleep, it's a nap. So it wasn't even like... It didn't energize me in any way. I felt bad. I felt disgusting because I was wearing my clothes. My work uniform, for example, which I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. Thankfully, I don't smell very much, so my BO isn't going to be a problem. I know it's disgusting information, but as I say, I like being true to myself and just telling you guys what the crack is. But... you know, that's a perfect example of me just being a boring, dull sod when this camera's turned off. Is I came home, I talk to no one, I sit in my chair watching videos all day on my YouTube, I watch the Game Grumps, I watch Markiplier, I watch Jacksepticeye, I watch whatever the fuck I want to watch, and I don't put the time into my own videos anymore that I used to, because of so many different factors that I don't even realize. One is just laziness. 2 is watching too many things and not getting my own work done. 3 is like, I guess it's like watching the people that I really respect and really admire do so well, and then realizing I can never achieve that myself. I don't care for achieving success, but it's like I can see that they do so much better job of it, you know, where they are, and some of them have been doing it even about the same amount of time, if not longer than me in terms of this channel. But I've been here 10 years and I still can't do my job better, or do my hobby better than some of these people, because they're so good at it and I don't have that natural charisma to be good at what I do. And that's why I always try to strive for interaction with you guys, despite there not being very many of you that watch, and then even less that comment. You know, I strive off of comments so I know what I'm doing right, what I can do better. I don't want you guys just to pander me, or just to, you know, be like, you're amazing, you did this great, that was funny. I don't want just positive comments all the time. I do want criticism. I do want to know what I can do better, and, you know, what games work, what games don't work, what jokes work, what don't work, you know, my approach to Let's Playing, because I've realized that for things like Breath of the Wild and Pokemon Moon, I do a very Chugga Conroy / Psycho-esque sort of, it's almost like a walkthrough, but it's not a walkthrough because I'm still trying to Let's Play and make it entertaining like a Grumps Let's Play or a Markiplier Let's Play, but it's not the right game for it. Or if it is, I just can't pull it off on my own. Like, there's different styles to doing Let's Plays. Like, if I wanted to do a bombastic Jacksepticeye style Let's Play, of course, in my own way, I'm just saying, like, that sort of energy and that sort of style where it's just rapid-fire jokes. I don't have the brain capacity to pull off that kind of comedy, and then I also don't play the games that, you know, contribute well to that sort of thing. The games I play are all ones that are very mellow and maybe voice actor heavy, so, well, not voice actor heavy, but dialogue heavy, so I voice act over it, which I love doing as well, and that's just how my commentary has seemed to have developed, but it's only part of what I want to do. It's not exactly the entire thing I want to do, and I know that some people aren't interested, and it's not entertaining, and it's not funny, but you know, there's not a lot I can do, because that's just the way I've been doing it, and that's the way that I think that, you know, people want to see it. But because people can't find my videos in the first place, or the people who do find my videos don't tell me what they do and don't want, I just continue to do it, and then it becomes this endless cycle of, you know, me trying something that isn't working and not knowing whether or not it's working. Recently I uploaded Split Second with my uncle, and I don't know if it's because Split Second was a shit game, or because people aren't interested in watching me and my uncle do videos, or if we don't have a good chemistry doing videos together, or if it's just because we're both nervous, because trust me, the Call of Duty 4 videos were kind of awkward to make, just because it's like, I barely know my, like, I've known my uncle my whole life, obviously, but because I'm now an adult and I can talk to him properly, but because I've also got a terrible memory, you know, all these things that he's telling me are new to me, and it's all really interesting. Fuck off, malware. Bites. I keep on getting an update notification for malware bites. But, like, all the stuff he tells me is really fascinating and interesting and stuff I've never heard as a child, and even if he tells me it now, I'm gonna forget, because my memory is so goddamn awful. I'll forget half of what I said in this video once I've hit stop. And that's really depressing to me as well, is my memory is so awful, and I feel so bad for, like, everyone that I know that tries to tell me stuff or relies on me to remember things, and it just goes like that. As with most vlogs, this it doesn't really have a point where I don't really have a point. I don't really have any notes. In fact, I have no notes. I'm just got OBS open. I've got my camera on and I've got my microphone on, and I'm just keeping an eye that my mum and her fiance don't come into the house and disrupt this, because I do want to get this recorded. I do want to get out my thoughts and just talk a bit. So I should clarify, I probably still have depression. I definitely still have anxiety. I probably have ADD. All these things contribute to like why making videos becomes harder for me over time. However, I should say that compared to the start of the year where I said I was miserable and I wanted 2017 to be the year where I'd be happy, I couldn't explain to you for like no reason other than just like coping better, and I haven't done anything to cope better. I've just sort of I've just blocked it out, blocked everything else out that has been disappointing me. Even like the low views on YouTube, like Split Second, like I was talking about there, hit 0 views in 24 hours. I've never in my entire life of YouTube had a video do that poorly. So even that didn't get to me because I've been able to block it all out, and I don't know if it's because with my lack of effort on YouTube, maybe I've stopped caring about it a bit more. I hope not, because trust me, I still love YouTube and I still love doing animation, I still love doing voiceover, but my problem lately has been, it's not that I don't enjoy it, but I haven't been eagerly pursuing my passions, all 3 of them, right? Like, I was going to make a professional voice demo reel in 2016 and get sent off and start doing voiceover work if I could, and I didn't do it. And I have no reason for it other than laziness, and I just couldn't be bothered. And that partly stems from just being naturally lazy, but also just from like other things, like feeling like I'm not good enough, and just, I don't know, just there's something off-putting about doing the things I love that I can't put my finger on. Even animation lately, I've been trying to make a new outro for 2017 with a new track that can go on all my videos. Is that them? That might be them, so this might be, you know, I might have to make a cut here, but you get what I'm trying to say. So here we are back in the space where I recorded the 2017 vlog. I'm here because obviously my mom and her fiance came into the house and I don't want to record while they're there, but I'm going to try and summarize my points, or the point I think I'm making in this video, as quick as I can here, because obviously this is a very disjointed vlog at this point, and it's 2:53 a.m. Basically all I wanted to say is, even though I'm not currently uploading, or I might not have the drive and the passion, or there's something keeping me from pursuing my passions the way I used to, not just YouTube, but voice acting and animation, as I said before. Even though there's something keeping me from all that, you know, I am still here, and I'm still trying my hardest, you know, despite not doing it as often as I should or could. I'm trying my hardest when I do, because obviously I don't want to force out bad videos. I don't want to force out videos at all. And even this was a couple days in the making, because I've been thinking about making this video for a while. Apologies if the screen is a bit shaky because I'm using one hand, but anyway, I'm still here and I'm still trying my absolute best. I'm still trying to bring myself to edit videos that I've had recorded for a long time, like Golf with Friends, with like Lasering and stuff, and you know, it's just a lot of it. I don't know what's stopping me, and I need to just get through it, and I don't know how to. And this video isn't just for me to like whine and complain. I just wanted to let you guys know where I've been and why, even though I don't know why. So I hope that's okay, and I hope that as long as I'm still here, whether very little uploads or loads of uploads, I hope that you're still here with me as well. So yeah, thank you for sticking with me if you have, and I'm so sorry that there has been such a shortage of anything lately, and I apologize if even the quality has dipped. As much as I want to say from this point on I will work harder, I can't promise that because I don't know. All I can do is hope that one day I just start picking it up again like it was nothing, and we're back into the swing of things, and videos come out super regularly and super consistently and good quality, stuff that I'm proud of and happy of, and stuff that keeps me motivated and keeps me going. And it's not that my stuff now just doesn't do that, it's just that something is keeping me back, and I don't know what. Anyway, I am still here. I hope you're still here too. Thank you so much for watching, my friends, and I will see you sometime. I will see you next time, for sure. Thank you, goodbye.